Standard operating procedures, also known as SOPs, consist of a predefined list of instructions necessary to complete an assignment. Mendix offers Paperless SOP, a low-code solution that supports companies in creating SOPs in a structured way. The objective is to increase quality, uniformity, and efficiency. SOPs help operators, technicians, and other personnel to perform their work while adhering to company standards and industry regulations. Creating SOPs often require an iterative approach by continually optimizing an initial set of individual tasks. Initially, the functional administrator logs into the application. The functional administrator is responsible for the setting up of master data and managing templates for the operating procedures and all application-wide settings. Master data consists of articles, materials, tools, and machines. Here the articles are the actual products that are being manufactured by the company. For injection moulding, the articles are produced by injecting the material, polymer resin, into the tooling, a mould template. The functional administrator manages the tools and materials of the corresponding pages. Finally, there is an overview of the available injection moulding machines in the production facility. Next to the master data, the functional administrator is responsible for creating templates. Templates are the basis of the standard operating procedures. Here you can see an overview of the active templates that have already been defined. When we click on a template, we see that it contains a hierarchical set of predefined tasks. A task consists of a name and description containing a simple instruction, but it can also include supporting task information and parameters. Task information typically includes additional instructions that the operator can consult while performing a task. In addition to the text, the functional administrator can upload images to display additional information. In this case, the safeguards in a horizon injection moulding machine. Prior to production, standard operating procedures can be improved and the operator will perform trial runs or tryouts with different settings, for example by adjusting the moulding temperatures, cycle times, or closing forces. Parameters can be added to a task to record these settings. A parameter is a predefined variable that can be reused across different templates. Parameters can consist of discrete values such as a decimal number. The operator can also be prompted to upload an image or make a selection from a list of predefined options. We see that a template has a distinct lifecycle, consisting of an active, draft, and archived template. There can only be one active template. If the functional administrator wants to make an adjustment, a new draft can be created. This can be based on the active template, and an additional task can be added. The application provides multi-language support. The functional administrator can add translations to the template parameters and task information. In this example, English and German have been configured, and this can easily be extended to other languages. Users can change their language by clicking on this icon in the bottom left. As you can see, the entire application has now switched to the translations of the selected language, including the task information itself. This feature allows companies to create and manage a single repository of templates that can be used by production facilities across the globe. Once the functional administrator is happy with the changes, the draft template can be published. The draft has now become the active template. Next, the project manager logs into the application. The project manager is responsible for planning trials to define the standard operating procedures for a planning production itself. The journey of the project manager starts with a dashboard. The dashboard contains an overview of the current workload and metrics about the current performance. When we click on tryouts, we navigate to a page with an overview of assignments that have been created, including their status. In addition to a list, there is also a calendar planning view. Here the project manager has a clear overview of the past, current, and upcoming assignments. The project manager can create an assignment by clicking a button on the overview page, or by selecting a period in the planner. The project manager selects an article and a template. Then they complete the rest of the form. Once saved, the new assignment is available in the overview. When we open the assignment, we see that the information just entered, including an overview of the tasks that need to be performed. The operator has access to the desktop application, just like the functional administrator and the project manager. With the Mendix platform, developers can rapidly build, visualize, and deploy multi-channel apps for any device. So in addition to the desktop view, the operator has a tablet application so they can utilize the app during production. When the operator opens the tablet app, a list of assignments is presented. The operator can see the current, upcoming, and completed assignments. This includes both the tryout and the production assignments. When the operator navigates to the tryout just created, we find the information on the assignment as entered by the project manager. When we click on Process Assignment, we see the content of the template. Again, the app offers multi-language support, allowing the operator to work with the template in the language of their choice. The operator can now start the assignment. During the assignment, the operator is guided through the tasks. When the operator encounters an issue while performing a task, the issue can be reported and assigned to a responsible colleague. During the assignment, the progress is monitored with a progress bar. Once all tasks have been finished, the operator can complete the assignment by adding some additional information. And finally, by signing off and submitting the assignment for approval. Approving of the assignment is the responsibility of the project manager. When we navigate to the assignment that we've been using throughout this demo, you can see that the project manager now has the option to approve. The approval is finalized with a signature. Once approved, the project manager can either create next version of the assignment, in case an additional iteration is required, or the project manager can promote the template to a standard operating procedure. The project manager can now select which of the tasks have to be carried over to the standard operating procedures. The project manager can add additional tasks. In this example, a packaging task for the produced articles is added. Once the standard operating procedure is available, a production assignment can be created. When we navigate to the production overview page, we see the assignment just created. With the low-code Mendix platform, it's very easy to integrate with external systems, such as a planning solution. In this example, with one click of a button, the project manager can synchronize the list of production assignments. To conclude the demo, we switch back to the operator, who is still logged into the tablet app. When the operator navigates to the upcoming tab, we'll find the production assignment that was just created by the project manager. We can click on it to view the details of the assignment and click on Process Production to start the assignment. The process is very similar to that of tryouts. The main difference is that when the operator is now going through the tasks, the parameters are pre-filled with the data from the tryouts. The newly added packaging task is now available. Once all tasks are complete, the overall status is updated to finished. When we log in as a functional administrator, we navigate to the machine overview page. We see a list of machines with a name, closing force, and screw diameter. A new requirement may come in where it becomes necessary to also store the brand name of a machine. With the Mendix low-code platform, this can be added in just a few minutes. Here we have the app open in Mendix Studio Pro, the Mendix integrated development environment. A Mendix application is structured with modules that contain pages, logic, and data. The master data, that includes the machines, can be found in the molding data module. Here is the domain model for molding data. As you can see, the domain model consists of the entities, article, material, tool, and machine. This reflects the data available in the master data section of the app. The machine entity currently contains the attributes name, closing force, and screw diameter. We want to add a new attribute for brand. When we double-click the machine entity, you again see these attributes. Clicking New allows you to add the new brand attribute and choose the type string, as we want this to be entered as text. Mendix has built-in security in the form of role-based user access. This means that specific users only have access to the parts of the app and the data that they should have access to. For the brand attribute that we have just added, the project manager and the functional administrator need both read and write access. Other users only need read access. Now, when we save the entity, you'll see that it includes our new brand attribute. To show the brand on screen, we first go to the overview page for machines. Here we see a data grid that is showing the existing attributes, name, closing force, and screw diameter, just as we see in the current version of the app. To add the brand, we can right-click on the name column, add a column to the right, and configure the column to display the brand. To tidy things up, we'll automatically adjust the column widths. Now, when we rerun the app and look at the machine overview page, we see the additional column for the brand. Of course, there is no brand data yet, as we have not added the functionality to input the brand. Let's go back to Studio Pro and open the machine new edit page, where we can add a new input text box. And configure it to show the brand. When we run the application again, we will navigate to the machine overview page and add a new machine. We'll see that it now has the option to add the brand name.